I tried to deny my feelings for you, I know our friendship will be true. But we have yet to spend some time together. I'm so glad I met you. Maybe I need some time to myself. Maybe I need a friend or two, someone who will listen to me, just like that someone I found in you. These things I try to find, so very hard to find in you. But the answers lie in someone else. Forgive me if it doesn't lie in you. Although I tried to deny my feelings, I know love won't be true to me or you. We had our precious moments together until you found somebody new. I don't know what to expect from all of this, what I hope to gain, yeah. Hear me now, and you know that time can only ease the pain. Things I try to find, so very hard to find in you. The answers lie in someone else. Forgive me if it doesn't lie in you. So you found somebody new. So you found somebody new. So you found somebody new.
Oh, man. How's it, everybody? And welcome to the Daily Pidgin. My name's Andy Bumatai.
And I'm James Money.
And you're watching the podcast portion of a show that we make a TV show out of. Is that confusing enough, James?
A show that makes a TV. It's like the snake chasing its tail. A show that makes a show out of a show.
That's pretty much it. Yeah, it's like an Escher painting, and we're right in the middle.
Boom.
So I tell you what, gang, what we do here is we, again, do this internet show, and then we do TV from it, but we have a special guest here today. And that's Gerard Elmore, a good friend of mine. He's a filmmaker from Hawaii, participates in a lot of the things that happen at Sundance. And in fact, I was in one of his movies, if I'm not mistaken, All for Melissa, I think it was called. Let me introduce you, gang, and then we'll go to the chat and talk to a few people. Ladies and gentlemen, help me welcome filmmaker Gerard Elmore. Hey, Gerard.
How's it? Woo, it's been a while, Andy. Yes, you had it right. All for Melissa. That was a long time ago. And yes, I do a lot of things and make a lot of short films here locally that have done really well. But that is me, yes.
But you know what? You kept at it. You know, when a lot of people would have went, "What? Are you kidding? There's no way you can do films in Hawaii. You got to do commercials or TV specials, right?" So, but you did it, man. How many films have you done now?
It's actually a lot. It's like 50 plus. But to make it work, I think you're alluding to it. To make it work, the full-time job, I'm with NMG Network. We make a lot of commercials, but we also make videos that go with Hanaho Magazine. So Hanaho Magazine is now sort of our deal, and we're building videos that go with the magazine, and that's more of the full-time job and some branded content. And we've talked about that and what that means and what that looks like. And then on the side, I do something called Ohina, where we foster, shepherd some of these local scripts and filmmakers, and we make these short films. And from those short films, we're trying to make them into feature films. And one of them is the one that got into the Sundance Producers Lab, which is what we're pushing now to try to get funding.
Okay. Hey, Jerry, in Hawaii, we're on channel 50. Okay. In Las Vegas, we're in channel 25. Okay. Here in Hawaii, we're on 7 to 8 p.m. At 7 to 8 p.m. and then they rerun it at 7 a.m. to 8 a.m. and then again at 12 noon and then again at 12 midnight. So, you know, if you know anybody's interested in advertising, for $500, you get 540 commercials a month. I know, it's crazy.
It's a steal.
Oh, steal. Yeah, we have three sponsors. We have three sponsors now, though, right?
Hey.
We have TNT Tinting. We're working on getting them on. Then we have Aloha Kia, right? We have two of their cars in my family, so I was happy to do that. And also Doc Bailey Crane and Equipment, who's in Las Vegas, Oakland, California, here in Honolulu, and recently in Guam. So he's growing. I'm sure all because of the advertising he's doing.
It has to be.
It has to be.
I mean, this show is serious.
Oh yes, we're international. I mean, we're on Sundays in Las Vegas.
Yeah.
Hey, Papi Cheney, thank you for gift subbing Ellen earlier. We saw that as we were playing the Kenny Roberts video. Thank you so much for that. Opai Almodo, hey, saying how's it to Darlene. Let's see who else is here. E.T. Aloha. Aloha, no. I DM'd you on Discord. Check it out. Yes. Hey, there's Jose. Jose, aloha. Jose Dynamite. But here he uses his real. You know Jose, right?
Yeah, well, that's a joke. So I don't know if I jump in and tell the joke.
Yeah, of course.
What people may not know is that I know Andy because I took his stand-up comedy class, which was probably the best stand-up comedy class that ever was.
Oh, thank you.
Or has been. Andy doesn't talk about it, but a lot of comedians came from that class. And that's how I got into comedy, and I was opening act for Augie, and then, of course, for you guys hosting. And the joke was, and it still works because my name's Gerard, but everyone butchers the name. They say Gerald, Jerry, Jarrett. So I go, hey, if you're going to mess it up, I'm going to give you a good name that you'll never forget. And that's G-Dog the Destroyer. So,
oh, yes. Was that what he was talking? I forgot about G-Dog. Right here, look.
G comedians.
What up, G-Dog the Destroyer?
It's G-Dog the Destroyer. Because it's the way to remember the name.
Oh, Look at this here. Rick says, hey, Andy, if can, show one of your Kia commercials on the internet side so we can see them. Oh, yeah, that's right, because you guys aren't here. Do I have one? I might. I'm not sure. I'll cue that up for one of the shows, Rick. Definitely. Thank you so much. Right. Okay, so and here's Tina Rose Cager saying, Aloha Hamajang Gang, I am on Oahu and would love to see some of the gang. Only problem is only can do tomorrow as I go mainland on Wednesday. You know, it's interesting. We've been doing this show for 4 years now, G-Dog, and a lot of the people in the chat fly to different states to see the other people in the chat. It's really amazing. We call the people in the chat the Hamajang Gang, right?
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
It's a community.
It's
like G-Dog Destroyer, you know, you got to have a name that people are going to remember.
You got to remember it. Well, you know, I actually found a spreadsheet. You know, when you sent me the budget, you know, in fact, you know, Gerard and I are working on a thing, right? A little premature to talk about it, but he does the budget. And once you send it to me, I brought it up in that Sheets, you know, app that, you know, that you work with, and all these other things came up, and one of them was all the names that people suggested for the show when we were trying to decide what to call it 4 years ago. Hey, Bryant Rose, how's it, Hamajang Gang? Yeah, that's
Nice.
it right there. Okay, what, you feel like making television?
Yeah, I mean, drove all the way over here for it.
Oh, okay. Well, you know, I know gas costs money, bro. You know, cannot waste some, man. Yeah. All right. So I tell you what, Gerard, if you don't mind chilling for about 8 minutes while we do the first part, and then we'll come back. We'll do the internet part. That's where we can relax and hang out. Small.
Yeah,
time.
thanks for having me. Thanks for having me.
You're very welcome, man. And, you know, you'll see how you feel about it after the third segment where you're going, oh, my God, what kind of questions are these? We'll see. C. Honda says,
Dang gang.
C. Honda says, Tina Rose, your Kauai restaurant, what? Kintaro is refurbished and open. Oh, I see. There's a lot of talking among themselves. You know, we'll get used to that. And so, Gary, how would you rate this show? Oh, look, Gary. Oh, #1. Oh, okay, appreciate it, bro.
Hopefully, there's not amount of stars that he.
No, that's a rating.
Oh,
See,
right. That's the rank. It's the rank.
What we do is we look at the answer and then we create the question. It's just we find it easier that way.
Yeah,
That's
out of all the Daily Pigeon podcasts out there, we're number one.
Pualani says, Darlene's, I'm excited for you. You guys are going to Hawaii. Yay! Yeah, okay. Okay, so let's do the television portion of the show. And again, if you're just joining us, we edit out a TV show from this podcast and put it on television, okay? And we're not good at it, but it's never stopped us before. Okay, so let's see. I'm here. I'm gonna let me get this. Okay, I have our fancy opening. I have to start the timer, then hit the opening.
Yeah.
Am I correct, James? Thank you so much. Here we go. Okay, boom, boom.
Hey, how's it? Like a full-time job.
Yeah. Good thing neither of us are working.
And then tell me what you have. It's so funny.
How's it, everybody? And welcome to the Daily Pigeon. My name's Andy Bumatai.
And I'm James Monty.
And you're watching a television show that we always like to warn people is edited from a podcast that we do here in Hawaii. That's why it says podcast over there, right? And every once in a while you will see me do something like throw a comment on the screen like this, right? Okay, wait, hold on. Let me show you a version that doesn't have our name in the background. Okay. Yeah, I know. We're getting better at it. See there. Hey, how's it? Right? You guys are. Where that comes from is the live portion that we shoot has a chat on it, and it looks like this. You see this right here? In fact, Hamajang Gang, kind of, I know I've asked you this before, but let us know where you're coming in from so that we can show the TV people, right? In fact, here's Darlene S. saying, hey, from St. Francis, Wisconsin, along the shores of Lake Michigan. Ooh, how's that? And here's Ellen saying, hi, Ellen. Aloha no. Pidgin, the Hamajangangis, #1. Appreciate it. And here's Kate Dodger. Ooh, about to start. What are you watching, a baseball game or something? But anyway, that's the. Oh wait, hold on here. Here's Kevin. Oh, it's jumping now. Kevin is coming in from Chattanooga, and there's Papi Cheney from Rockland, California. Here's C Honda all the way from L.A. And anyway, you get the idea, and that's what we do. Yeah. Another thing that we do is every once in a while, we editorialize on a piece of news that I find on the internet. Now, this one was suggested by C. Honda, one of our moderators. We have 4. We have Nani Aloha, C. Honda, and Ware, and Devin, right? Yep. So no Axkebi, or, the moderator is going to whack-a-mole on you, okay? But on this particular news item, it warmed my heart.
Really?
2 years ago, there was a kidnapping.
Uh-oh.
Unsolved. And then, just yesterday, it was in fact solved, and the victim was recovered.
Wow. 2-year kidnapping.
You wouldn't believe it. I don't want to spoil, blow any punchlines. Check this out.
In November of 2020, an iconic 180-pound gummy bear was stolen from a storefront in Kaka'ako. And nearly 3 years later, the mystery of the missing bear has been solved. The owner, AC Liao Company, says he got a call yesterday from someone who found the bear in an old storage locker.
Right.
The item was the business's calling card until thieves stole it.
Oh, that's so sad.
Couldn't they take it off first and then take a picture?
This person said that, oh, we have your bear.
We have your bear.
I'm thinking, what? My bear? I said, she must be talking about that bear we lost a couple of years ago.
Wow.
But why is she calling about it now? I thought maybe somebody wanted ransom for it or something.
He says he doesn't care who took it. He's just happy to have it back. And he's thinking of naming the bear Calvin after his dad, who passed away in September.
Wow. Calvin the bear is back.
And spent all this time in a storage locker. And this is how good the thief was at making a living doing it. He couldn't keep the payments up on the storage locker. And they auctioned off the stuff inside, and
and then found it.
Well, you know what? I mean, I'm sorry, but can you imagine? Hey, James, bro, I get this idea. Get this big gummy bear in Kaka'ako, bro. We're going to grab him. Oh, what we going to do with that?
Well, fortunately, I can reach it. So.
Yeah, well, you try to eat it. Look at this. Wow, solved. Gummy bear found.
I remember this story when it was stolen.
It was a big deal.
There was actually footage of the crooks trying to steal it, and then I guess they eventually stole it.
What? There was footage?
Yeah, they damaged things trying to get it down, and then they eventually took off with it.
What?
Wow, yeah. So happy that they got it back, though. I wonder if business was struggling for the last 2 years, and then now they're going to be back on the climb.
Okay, at the risk of sounding like an internet sleuth, if the guy couldn't pay his storage locker fee, wouldn't they have his name?
I would think so. I mean,
first of it, 2 years ago they got footage of him, and now they have a storage locker name. Oh man!
Unless somebody did buy it.
Yeah.
And then kept it in the storage, and I guess you can trail it to whoever stole it, but
what did that company sell, do you think? Could it have been gummy bears?
I would guess at least candy. But I wonder if, like, when he sold it, his disappointed. It was like on Facebook Marketplace. Oh, 180-pound gummy bear.
Yes.
And they find out this is not real candy.
Papi Cheney, calling all cars, be on the lookout for an enormous gummy bear. He is dangerously delicious. Do not approach without backup or an appetite. I wish I was the reporter on that. Excuse me, bro, where you got this bear? The guy. Or the ransom. I thought it was a ransom. Hey, bro, we get your bear. Right. Meet us Kapiolani Park with 8 pounds crack seed.
Well, why didn't they take off the the wrapper of the mouth? Or did they put it on to make it look like it was still kidnapped?
That's what it was. It had to be, don't you think?
Somebody actually played it out then. They said, oh, we have them. Look, here's some pictures of them and locked up with mouth gagged.
I would have put duct tape around the hands and stuff, around the wrist and stuff. I know.
Poor bear. Welcome home.
Welcome home.
Yes.
And he's going to put him back in that wall.
Yeah.
Hey, bro, I got an idea. We go get him.
From I think they're gonna be watching this time.
You think so?
Security might have stepped up this time.
Man, look, sorry, Hawaii 5-0 shut down, so McGarrett was not available. That's guaranteed the reason. Oh, Andy and James, love you guys. Shirts really from Pensacola. Oh, okay.
Thank you.
All right, gang. That's segment number 1, and we have Gerard Elmore, filmmaker, in the wings. No go away. Okay. Think I made it?
Maybe 1 second. No,
One second over. Well, I start late, so maybe we can. Okay, let's go to Mo'ocam. You think it'll cooperate today? Hey, there we go. How's it, gang? Okay, that was. That was.
we're gonna do the.
Oh yeah. Let's backslate.
Backslate.
This is our backslate. Yeah. Segment 1.
Oh wait, it's backslays upwards.
I know. Oh, okay, Gerard. Oh, look at that.
No, I had the dog son trying to close the door.
No, let the dog in. I got my dogs, they bark and stuff. Just, better than and then you'd be
it'll be all right. It'll be all right.
You sure? Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, man. Look at this, Ellen. Oh, thank you, Ellen. Thank you. Okay, Gerard, anything you want to talk about in this first segment? Anything you want to pimp out or anything coming up we should know about?
There is a bunch of stuff. I mean, we got like a cool project on the horizon that we're on the cusp of talking about. And then like I started to talk about, which is more the Hanaho, NMG is my regular day job, which we do some really cool stuff. And, a commercial that people might have seen is the Island Style Hawaiian Airlines commercial.
Yeah.
Thus, we did that one.
Okay.
So.
And part of what you're doing, are those the videos that they play inside the plane?
We do those too. And we're going to be having a new channel, Hanaho channel.
Oh.
And, we made a feature doc for Mary Monarch that is free, that people will be able to watch pretty soon.
Okay.
Which is called Bumatai.
Oh, look at this here. Will we get to see the trailer, Gerard? What was that noise?
Oh, pretty cool.
That sounded really. That's
Papi
Papi Cheney gift subbing.
Wild Willie.
Oh, Wild Willie. Yes, Wild Willie, the original diss right there.
In November of 2020, an iconic 180-pound
never mind.
bear.
You had your chance, gummy bear.
I thought maybe it got stolen again.
No,
No,
I was looking for the original diss. I wanted to throw
Breaking news.
Breaking news. How's it? My name is Wild Willie, and I'm the original diss. That's right. I'd just like to thank Papi Cheney for the gift sub. Mahalo. Okay, yeah, there we go. Yeah.
And the bear has been stolen again.
The bear has been stolen again.
There's a movie out right now, Cocaine Bear, so maybe it has something to do with it.
You guys, you gotta leave the bear alone, gone funny. I mean, the bear, he only she's barely making it, gone funny. Konnichiwa, guys. Okay.
Because it's
Okay.
empty.
Yeah, right there.
Because
Okay.
it's empty. It's bare.
No, it's not. It's 180 pounds, bro. That looks like solid resin to me. Okay. Sorry, Gerard. We get distracted. Over here.
It's
Hold
all
on.
good. I dropped the link to a trailer if you guys want to show it. So
Oh, on the in the chat.
guest chat. Guest chat.
Okay. Wait. Let me see. Where was that? Oh man, I can't keep up. Was it?
Guest chat. It's in the guest chat, not the big
What I mean, what platform are you on?
YouTube?
YouTube.
Oh, you're on YouTube? Okay, I'll look for it here. Yeah, it maybe I don't know which one of the moderators is on YouTube. If you can find Gerard's link, that will be great. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah, because I don't see it here. Buttons. No, here's.
Put in the
This is my life right here as I do this.
Yeah.
Okay. Super hey Brad, thank you for the $4.99 super sticker.
Yeah.
Oh, that's part of the YouTube deal there, right? Nope, I don't see it, Gerard. We'll find it.
Get
No, I
good.
put it. Yeah. The private chat. I put in the private chat.
Oh, put it in the private chat. Well, there's
Yes.
nothing private about what we do. So.
Ecam.
Yeah, because I
Yeah.
can't. I can't type in the regular chat. So.
No, in the YouTube. Well, I don't know. You know, I
Oh
got,
no,
I got
in
enough
your yeah,
buttons to think
yeah,
about.
your
Write
guest
it on a paper and hold it up, old school.
Is that a hot link?
Yeah.
Yeah, if you click on this, okay.
I think it means the Ecam's chat that he comes in,
Ecam.
the link that he comes in through.
Yeah.
There's a
oh.
chat that you and him can do.
Don't send me there. I'll never get back. You know, I'll be stuck in Ecam limbo.
Let me just do this. I can't do
Yeah,
that.
if you can get to YouTube on you just go to Andy Bumatai's show, and put it in that chat. It'll end up on this screen. But you know what? I know why it won't work, because unless you're a moderator, the link isn't hot anyway. So
Got it.
say it. What is it? Is it really?
Huakai, The Journey of the Merry Monarch.
Oh.
And there's a trailer, and the full film is actually online as well.
Oh.
Yeah.
Hey,
so that's
maybe Nani Aloha can find it. Can you spell it so she can search for it, and then she'll send me the link and I can play it.
Ka, and then a space, then Huaka Okina I.
Okay.
And then that's the trailer, and then the trailer to the movie that's on.
If you search that on YouTube, she'll find it.
Yeah, guaranteed.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Guaranteed.
Look at this here, Jerry. Nani, get my vid.
I appreciate the enthusiasm, because I guess it's helpful to see some of like what we do, and
I would love to show it. You know? Yeah.
pretty proud of that one. And that one's the one that got a lot of attention. Was part of the brand storytelling at Sundance,
Yeah.
and then we put money into a film.
Well, you know what, Gerard, hold on. Let's do this on television,
Oh,
man.
okay.
You know
Oh,
what I
you're
mean?
right.
Is
Yeah,
it the trailer to Hawaiian Airlines Presents? Is it that one?
yeah. If it says Hawaiian,
Kahukai, The Journey to Merry Monarch?
that's it. That is it.
Okay, I'll send this link I'll text it to Nani Aloha.
Okay, yeah, great. Okay. Oh, and then maybe we can use it in segment 3 or something. Okay.
Yeah.
So
It's a nice.
this is segment 2, right? And we still got 8 minutes, and we're here. So let me go. Let me do Mo'ocam, right? We'll do this. I'll wait till James is finished thumb typing.
I texted it to Nani Aloha.
Okay. So we're here, and then we're gonna go here. This is 2. This is 2.
Yeah.
2 hosts in 1. Okay. Then I'm gonna click this. And we're back, ladies and gentlemen, and we're so excited to have filmmaker Gerard Elmore here, a good friend of mine. actually was an actor in one of his movies. He's done over 50. How many people in Hawaii can say that? He's involved in Sundance, but as of late, well, I'll tell you what, I'll let him tell you about it. Please help me welcome Gerard Elmore. Hey, Gerard. Hi, you, my
Thanks,
friend.
Andy. Great. I mean, it feels like it's always great to catch up with you. And like we were saying, used to be a stand-up comedian, and that's how I met you first before becoming a filmmaker. And the joke was, I became a filmmaker because the deal was I only got to take the classes if I filmed the performances. So I was the yeah.
But you know, in fact, Pepper Lamb right now, who has his own comedy club, wouldn't be able to do his comedy class if he didn't have somewhere to have the students perform. And thanks to you, we went to, I think it was Brew Moon. Was that where it was?
Brew Moon.
Yeah, and we and the comics would perform. Gerard would film them, and then at the next class we would watch the films and critique each other. So it was an amazing thing. Thank you again for doing that.
Oh yeah, well that was the breakout. I was the economical cheap opening act, because you would get the opening act that would die on stage, and then you would go behind the camera. Yeah.
Wild Willie says, "I love the Hawaiian Airlines new commercials."
Thank you. I mean, it means a lot. We worked really hard on that Island Style one, and a lot of people have been emailing and texting me that they love that one, and it was on the Super Bowl. So,
you know what? Whoa. Well, you know, when you do these commercials, do they say, "Make us a commercial"? How much guidance do they give you?
So it's a lot of teamwork. I would like to say, we come up with these great ideas, but there was a lot of talking about like what the commercial, like how to make it local and connect with a local audience.
Yeah.
And I have a guy that I work with, Brian Watanabe. I'm part of NMG, and then we talk to Hawaiian Airlines, and we come up with something. And in the process of just coming up with ideas, we're like, what's a song that everyone knows, that's not political, that everyone could rally behind, and when they hear it, they're like, that's Hawaii. And that was Island Style. And from there, we kind of like made this commercial kind of come together. And of course, you got to get John Cruz involved, and you got to get a musician involved, because it's pretty much a remake of the song. And the idea was to get people singing along to the song. And
is that a licensing issue?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, definitely. You have to license it. And what John Cruz told us is he never licensed it to any commercial before. That was the first time.
Yeah.
So
wow,
kind of a big deal. I mean, because the idea had to work with the song, because the song means a lot to John. So, yeah.
The music is such a huge part of a video. People don't realize, that without something that really connects both visually and auditorially, forget it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and people who watched it, they're actually crying and writing messages that it made them feel homesick. And John Cruz wrote that song when he was living in New York and felt homesick. And so it really connected really well. Yeah.
So these things that you're doing for Aloha Airlines, right? I'm sorry?
Hawaiian Airlines.
I mean, Hawaiian Airlines. I'm showing my age. For Hawaiian Airlines, they're on commercials, but do they play on the plane themselves, or you're doing something different there?
Yeah, so you're hinting at, what we're talking about. I think Nani's pulling a whole bunch of these. But the commercials are one thing, but we were able to make a movie for Hawaiian Airlines, and that was called Kahua Kai'i, The Journey of the Merry Monarch, because they had employees that went to Merry Monarch every year, and they wanted a way to document it that didn't feel like we were talking about Hawaiian Airlines. And in that movie, we never mentioned Hawaiian Airlines. It just so happens that the three people who follow are Hawaiian Airlines employees. So that's an example of like a movie that we put together. And then now we're creating a lot of stories that go with the Hana Ho magazine, which people will start to see very soon. there'll be a microsite that has the videos, and then we'll have the videos on the planes, and it'll be this neat thing that people can watch, and really slice of life, Hawaii centric stories.
Amazing. Here, Wild Willie says, I like the part where the guy is washing the dishes and he sings, Mama in the kitchen cooking dealing real nice.
That's a lot of favorite. That's my favorite because he wasn't supposed to do that. It was
To sing along?
Yeah, because he wasn't gonna be on it at all. He was just gonna be background, and I just put the camera on him and I said, "Hey, could you sing Mama's in the kitchen,
Yeah.
cooking real nice?" And he nailed it. and so now he's like, everyone mentions him in the commercial. It was
It's genuine. It was like a real captured moment, and that stands out in the commercial.
Wow.
Because it is, if you play it out, if you play the whole take out, he keeps singing it and he goes, no, don't use that. You know.
But you know what, Gerard? That's what I like about working with you the most, you know? I mean, and not just when you were doing stand-up and we were in the class together, but later on, you were open to any kind of idea that just brought something to the film. You know, is that on purpose or just by accident?
Well, it's a good question because I hear from a lot of other filmmakers, and a lot of other filmmakers are like, do it this way. And that's Quentin Tarantino. If you change a line or a word, you're going to get a lashing. Yeah. And my style is much more like improv. Yes, and let's collaborate. Let's make it everyone's project, and it's not just mine. And there's a delicate balance because some actors do want a director who is like, this is how you have to do it. This is what makes a good movie. So a director's job is to filter the noise and get the good ideas and shift through it and present the best possible outcome. That's what a director's job is.
Well, in All for Melissa, I remember I kind of ad-libbed something in between takes, and you said, wait a minute, go back, let's do that again. Do that on camera. And I went, what? And it ended up in the film. I got to tell you.
Yeah, I think it was Whiz Bang or something like that.
Yeah, it was. Hey, folks, we're going to be back with Gerard Elmore and talk more about movie making. Local boy who's done over 50 films from Hawaii and Sundance. And also, I think we found the links. We'll play that maybe during the commercial breaks because I don't have licensing. We'll be right back with more of Gerard after this.
Yeah.
Boom.
Boom.
Yeah.
Nailed it.
Yeah, you can definitely play the Kuhuakai. That's free and clear. License.
Okay, wait, hold on. I want to see if I can even play it. Okay, backslate 2. Okay, and then let me see if I can even play this here. I have a couple links. I want to see what happens if I click on them. Okay, hold on. Oh, I can't click on them. I can't click on them.
Why don't you put it up there?
I'm wondering how I could do this.
You could download it.
Yeah, but then, and then I wonder how I can download it.
Because I get you links, the Vimeo links you can download.
Yeah, but maybe if you text it, I don't want to get involved in, going down a rabbit hole when we're supposed to be doing a show. But
I can text you.
I can. Yeah, if you text it to me, then it's in my. Well, maybe I can do that.
Because the Vimeo's download.
Yeah, try texting it to me, right? And then I'll click it on my screen here, and we'll take it from there. I'd love to see it. Your stuff is so beautiful.
Well, this is one that I'm most proud of.
Wow.
Most proud of.
Well, don't oversell it, okay?
I know. That's a tough one. That's why I want to show this one. The Hawaiian Airlines one is a happy one. Like, that's probably the biggest response or reaction I got.
Is there one I can show on TV and all the platforms without getting a copyright strike?
You're not going to get in trouble for showing that commercial because it's the license for the year. So,
well, send me a link of one I won't get in trouble for. And the worst come to worst, they'll say, You can't
John.
monetize this video, and I won't make that $3.20.
Sorry, I sent it to the wrong person.
Someone else got a link. What the hell's he doing
Yeah, what?
sending me this?
Yeah, what are you guys sending? You know, yeah, you're right underneath. That's why. Okay, it's this one.
You'll get, someone will get, hey, get over yourself. Okay, so here
Yeah.
I'm on yours.
Because I don't like to normally do that. Yeah.
Okay, now if I click this, now here's the, now I can download this Vimeo.
Yep, you can download it.
Oh, where's download? Here, right here.
Yep.
Okay,
Right
let me do that, and then download 1080p. Okay, download 1080p. Is it downloading? Oh, here we go. Cool. And what I'll do is I'll throw this, and you know, I'll do my clunky thing, and then we can watch it full screen in the show. How cool
There you
is that? Oh, man.
3 minutes left.
3 minutes left in our career.
Well, mine was over when the episode started.
I hate to break it to you, Gerard, but it's over. We're out of here.
Yeah. Nice
All
commercial,
downhill
though.
from now.
Yeah.
Nice commercial, though.
Yeah, thank you. Appreciate that.
Hey,
what
most
happened-
people
what
have already
happened to
seen
the-
it, so you can just talk about the commercial.
Where'd it go?
It's probably done. So you got to find it in your files now.
Oh, now I got to look in my files. Oh, here we go.
Maybe recent or downloads.
I'm going to go to downloads. Downloads.
It's funny you texted somebody that you didn't mean to text. I did a Snapchat. I dropped my daughter off at the airport Saturday.
Yeah.
She went back to college, and I did a little Snapchat of me with tears in my eyes, and I'm like, "Hey, yes,
I love you."
I'm gonna miss you, and yes, I'm crying because usually I don't. And yes, I'm crying.
yeah.
Send, and I look. It said to send to Snapchat team, and I was like, "What?"
Anyway, oh, bro.
And you can't delete it. It's just like unsend. Oh, I can't unsend. It's like,
Oh, it's still downloading. You know what? OG Sumo Vibe did that. And what he did was he thought he was sending to his family, and he was on the grave of his wife who passed away and was blubbering and just doing this whole thing and didn't realize he was sending it out live to Twitter.
wow.
But he got nothing but, hey, man, hang in there,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
all this
yeah.
cool stuff. So anyway. Okay, so what should we do? Wait for this here. I'll do some housekeeping here.
I mean, I can let the people know about this delicious water that I drink daily.
Yeah.
What water is that, James?
This is Hawaii volcanic water, which has this beautiful bottle with this raised Hawaiian Island chain for the visually impaired. And this is naturally alkaline water.
Naturally alkaline.
Yeah,
There we
and
go.
it's made with recycled plastic. Be pono, do us right.
Oh, look here, Hawaii Mane. Oh, sounds like a relative, mayhaps.
My sister.
Ah, there you go. Does she drink Hawaiian volcanic water?
Oh, she does now. It's funny because my daughter's she's in San Francisco airport, and then she shows the picture of all this water, and she's like,
Yeah.
"Oh, it sucks now. I gotta pay for it." I was like,
Look at this. Look, she says, I love that water so much. I have 2 cases of it. How are we doing on the download?
it looks like it's just a few more seconds.
Few more seconds, and then I'm going to grab it and slide it in to my my thingy here.
This is delicious.
Okay. This might be a little clunky. I was not prepared to do this.
It's not
but-
done yet. Oh, there. Now it's done. Now
Okay,
it's done.
it's done now. Hold on. Let me see. If I do, wait a minute, hold on.
I know I threw a curveball at you, Andy.
Yeah. Well, you know what? This is a tech curveball. Okay, I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna do this. Okay, I'm gonna do. Okay, wait, hold on. Not now. And then I'm gonna take this and slide it in here. Okay, you ready? Cross your fingers that this works. Here we go.
Yeah.
look down for your spot. Yunjung. You just have to know where it is. Hanaho. Ua hiki mai no te aloha lawe puka I ini o la ponei. Aloha e, aloha e, aloha e. O kai kai talai ula welu miana na ale o kana hakika kala mai na ho I kapatani puka ka hala kale ho pana ewa. We are Halau Hi'iaka I na Makalehua. We began Halau in 2008 as a Halau. We always want to try and progress, move forward, be better. We had the situation where people in the Halau were kind of just going along with the motions. They enjoyed dancing. They didn't really show a commitment. They were kind of okay with just the status quo. We're not okay with that. And what needed to happen was that we shut down Halau, which is typically not done. We released all of our students in order to rebuild it, for things to grow anew, and hopefully for things to start all over in a better way.
Okay, he sent me the wrong one. That one's 40 minutes.
He sent you the film.
Yeah, it's the actual film, right?
But it did download pretty fast. It's pretty.
Yeah.
Well,
So that's the actual film.
That's the actual film. You didn't send me the trailer. You know what, bro? Why don't you just tell people you're Portuguese, because you send the film out to promote the trailer.
Not to mention, there's somebody else out there that you texted that has the film too.
Oh
yeah. Why are you getting the full film?
Man, beautifully shot though.
Yes,
Beautifully shot. Look at this.
Yeah.
Your
So
sister...
sorry, Andy.
No, I was going to say your sister's saying so great.
Yeah, the sound, the visual is amazing.
Now this other thing you just sent me, that's the whole film, right? Did you send me something different?
Yeah, that's the trailer. Which is
this is the trailer.
Yeah, because I messed up.
How long is the trailer?
It's only 2 minutes.
Okay, wait, hold on. Maybe I can we can do a version of that.
Yeah,
Okay.
I sent the new link.
That's a link, right?
Yeah.
That's not the damn.
Yeah, so it's all right. I think showing the beginning of the movie is fine because you get a sense of what the movie's like, and
it sucks. Sucks you in. I mean, now you want to see the whole thing.
Yeah,
and that's the idea. So regardless if it's a trailer or not.
Look at that. That was amazing. I'd love to see the. Let's try it again. Send me the link to the trailer. And then we'll try it. Because if it's 2 minutes long, I can do it in a segment for television.
I think it's better. The last link I sent you is the one to use. So I just sent you a fresh one. Don't use the one that says option 2. Use the one that's
okay. I know. But I'm trying to figure out how to get it out of my. You didn't send me a like if I slide it off, it's just a link.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, there, Mary Monarch trailer.
Huh?
Monarch
okay.
trailer.
Is that Mary Monarch trailer? Is that the one?
2 minutes and 6 seconds.
Okay. Now, where do I download it? Oh,
Down here.
Download it here. Okay, we're gonna try this again, and we'll do it in the next episode, the next segment. Yeah.
Yeah, I blew that one. Sorry, guys.
That's all right, bro.
We like when things don't go perfectly.
Welcome to the Hamajang Gang.
I know. We make any kind.
Yeah, but like I said,
oh yeah. Huh?
That this film is the one I'm most proud of.
Okay. The other one you only kind of proud of.
Of course, Andy, that's good.
Look at this. Thank you, Andy and James. Love the Gerard interview. Insightful and inspiring.
Yeah.
Ooh.
He's a writer.
Look at this. E.T. Guerrero says, I watched the trailer, wanted more. Cool. Can't wait to watch the whole thing. That's Miles from Boston right there. He's a music teacher, so he would really appreciate anything. And what's this?
Can you click on that so we can see it? I think it might be done. Yep, it's done.
Is it this one?
Yep, trailer. Yep.
Okay, trailer here. Okay, I'm gonna. You know what? I'm gonna load it up so that I can during the episode I can just click it. Okay, hold on for some clunky action here. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna go here. Okay, that's the beginning of the trailer, right, Gerard?
That's the right one. Yeah.
Okay, great. So let's do the next episode, and then you intro this, and then I'll play that trailer.
Okay.
Okay. So let's go to Mo'ocam. This is segment 3.
Yep.
Okay. This is segment 3. Tree. We gotta get a bonsai. Okay, and then we do this, and and then I start this. And we are back, ladies and gentlemen, and we have a special bonus. And I want to remind people that if you would like to see what goes on backstage, it's a mess, yes, but sometimes there are pleasant surprises. During the last commercial break, Gerard Elmore, our filmmaking guest, said, you know, I've got a trailer. So we danced around, got that trailer, and we're going to show it to you in this segment. But before we do, we're going to bring on the filmmaker himself to give it a proper introduction. Please help me welcome back again, Gerard Elmore. Hey, Gerard.
Hi. Thanks, Andy. Thanks, James. Yeah,
tell us what we're going to see.
Kahua Kai'i, The Journey of the Merry Monarch. This was a film we did 2 or 3 years ago where we tracked 3 Hawaiian Airlines employees to Merry Monarch. And the reason why this is different is it's much more of a documentary film. We don't mention Hawaiian Airlines. They're just 3 employees that we followed. And we told this beautiful story that went to film festivals, and people wouldn't have known that it was done for Hawaiian Airlines. And that's what I love about it.
So you're saying Hawaiian Airlines sponsored it, but they were okay with not being mentioned?
Yes, because the idea is they want to tell something authentic that represents the brand, the company. And also, Merry Monarch is a special event. And it just doesn't seem right if you're going to commercialize something, going to go on a very personal journey with people. So that was kind of upfront. We were like, we can't sell anything off of what we're going to be filming. And so this film is only for this film. There's no commercials that come out of it, nothing, because that was part of the deal. Like, we can't do it.
That's amazing.
And they honored it.
But and not only that, well, can we put the Hawaiian Airlines logo in the corner? Would that be all right? What if everyone was wearing Hawaiian Airlines hats? Is that a problem? You know, I mean, okay. So anyway, so this trailer that we're watching is for that film that you made?
Yes.
Okay. Cool. So cross your fingers. I think I have it loaded up properly. And this is about how long?
2 minutes.
2 minutes. Perfect. Short attention span theater for TV. Here we go.
Your training for Merry Monarch began when you were born.
Because, you know, Merry Monarch is like the Olympics of hula. So you are getting the best of the best.
It's still not easy to become a kumu hula, and I still don't know why other people want to do it.
Your dancing is awesome, but your facial is nails.
That's not your spot.
The best way I could explain it is just, it's like transcendence.
We will go to Hila to share our hula, to share Mama, to share her legacy the best way we can.
Doing stuff like as simple as a dance, maybe little to some, but it means a lot for us.
Oh, bruh.
Yeah.
It was heavy.
Mean.
Heavy.
I gotta tell. No wonder you're so proud of that.
I told you. I know. But the reason why it's special is because of the stories, the people who are in it. Not so much like, what I did, but it's more about the lightning in the bottle that's in the film. You know what I mean? So.
But the perspectives, the film work, the bokeh, the shots on the beach and how everything, without getting too geeky, everything matched. There weren't, the color correction on everything was just like, boom, man, you're so good at that stuff.
I like the audio too. The kumuhulas snapping, because that's so authentic that your face is nails. I hear that all the time.
Aloha, Tina Rose. I know you're busy and you want to go, experience Oahu. So have fun. Thanks for showing face. We appreciate that. She goes, awesome trailer. Now I'm going. Earlier she was going, I'm going, and then we played the trailer, and all of a sudden, okay, now I'm going.
That's a good reaction, right?
Yeah, look here, shakalaka, sound like my dojo. Yeah, but that to include that one part with a kumuhula is hey!
Yeah, because it's real. I mean, and they're right. This is like the top of the hula world. It's got to be perfect.
What did he call it? The Olympics.
The
Olympics of hula.
Yeah.
Yeah,
wow.
And it is. It's the greatest hula is danced there every year, and I didn't know a lot about Mary Monarch before I made the movie, but when you develop the relationships and you get in deep where they are comfortable with you around and getting these moments, that's what's hard, and that's where you capture the magic. And not only is there magic, I don't think I'm spoiling anything, but two of the groups are winners the year that we follow them. So of course, when I'm finished, before I even edit anything, people are like, "You're the luckiest person I know, Gerard." Here, and that's how I feel about the movie. It just kind of fell together in a very magical way that could never be replicated.
Hey, here's another filmmaker saying, bravo, nice trailer, Gerard. Are you using the red Komodo camera in those cover shots? Don't answer that question, because I want to know when we come back with more of filmmaker Gerard Elmore here on the Daily Pidgin Live. My name's Andy Bumatai.
And I'm James Money.
Thank you so much for joining us. You picked a good night. Thank you. One more time. I'm trying to kill 10 seconds. So when we're back with Gerard, 7, it will be very good, 5, and you're going to like it, 2, and that's it. See ya.
Bingo.
How professional am I, Gerard? Seriously. I mean, you think the Tonight Show will call anytime? I couldn't believe how slick that was.
Yes, well, I knew you were impressed, Andy. I've grown up since last time. You see that I put together. Yeah.
Mo'ocam, I'm sorry, we got it. And then Backslate 3, right?
Yeah.
Backslate, okay, 3, You know, I can't tell you how embarrassing those things like I just did are when I edit this for TV. I'm like, oh, it's so cheesy. But
I like cheese.
I like cheese.
Yeah.
Want cheese with that? Thank you so much. Oh, Gerard, is it appropriate for Keiki to watch the film?
Yes.
Miles teaches music to children in Boston, and that's why he's asking.
Yes, it's a very family friendly movie. That's why it was very easy for it to get to film festivals and other places, because it was easy to program, because there was nothing negative about it other than the shouting and yelling.
Which happens.
Yes.
And children never hear shouting and yelling. Right?
But here, sorry.
Mokihana says, proud to be Hawaiian, had me in tears, felt all of the deep in my pu'uwai. Whoo! There you go.
Yeah. And the reason why they're yelling, sorry.
Go ahead.
Yeah, the reason why they're yelling is, they told me it's because the hula demands it. So, the hula, we talked about it, it's Olympics of hula, so it needs to be the very best that they can, and that is why.
And Miles says, yeah, my students know all about shouting and yelling. Ooh, there we go.
Well, aside from it being a competition, it's also just like the language, where Kahako or Okina here makes it a different translation. So even with the hula, as far as the dancing, the hand here or the face there makes it a different translation. So
yeah, and you gotta understand that hula almost was decimated, gone.
Yeah,
and so this is their platform to show the what hula represents. So there is a term that the way you dance is a reflection on ikumu. So
oh, of course, yeah.
So
well, I remember watching a Robert Cosmero with his halal, and I was a fly on the wall, believe me. And he just stopped everything, picked one person out, and says, "You know what? If you cannot do what we're doing here, there's the door. We love you, but guess what?" And that's what that one kumu reflected. We're after a different level, Oh, chicken skin, bro. Ooh. And Pualani says, that was beautiful.
That's
good.
Good reaction.
This is like another opening night.
I never got one. We never got one for the movie, so that's why it's very. Yeah, so that's part of the reason why it's a kind of a bummer. Like, good luck in bad luck, which is COVID hit right when we were about to release it.
Oh man!
So that's why I kind of.
We got to say hi to Keone Nunes, who was, by the way, the script I sent you that we were talking about before we came on. He was the Hawaiiana consultant on that. I think I mentioned that to you.
Well, he's a legend.
Keone, what about this? What, I can get away with this? Can you? And he's the one who said that was that special rock. This is where the heiau was, and all kinds of that stuff.
He's a legend.
I gotta tell you something. On your film, was there a lot of you gotta bless the cameras before you bring them in, or any of that kind of thing?
Everyone has a different set of rules, and there's some things that you're not supposed to do that we did. So
you should do it in the segment.
Oh yeah, you know what? James just came up with a great idea. Let's do that in this segment. Okay.
That's a good question.
Yeah. That's okay. Here we go. We're gonna go to Mo'ocam, right?
Yep.
And then we go here, and this is segment 4. This is segment 4 here, and then
the question was the red Komodo camera.
Okay, we'll do the red camera,
Yep.
and then the thing about
Blessing the
going
camera.
into all these different studios. There must have been. What was that like?
Blessing the camera,
Yeah. Well, I'll just say what was that like, and then he can say, well, everybody had their own rules.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, the making of it was nuts too. So yeah.
Yeah. There we go. Okay, so let's do this. And we're back, ladies and gentlemen, and getting heavy around here. Big time chicken skin. Watching not only the trailer, but listen to Gerard talk about what he went through. And again, on the commercial break, join us, gang, if you can. Most major platforms. Search Andy Bumatai. My name is spelt like, no, that's not my name. This would be my name, okay? That's how you spell it. Search any of the platforms. Join us 3 p.m.
Hawaii Standard Time on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, LinkedIn, and Twitch.
And
Did I say
Twitter.
Twitch?
Twitter.
And Twitter.
And
yeah.
Twitter, yeah, if can.
And if you have any questions, you can email Andy.
Yeah, you can email me. I also have one of those because, I'm a technical guy, like that.
Like that.
Right. But if you have questions for Gerard Elmore, send them to him, not me, because I wouldn't be able to answer them. Let's bring Gerard in. Hey, Gerard, when we ended the last segment, someone asked, are you shooting red cameras? Explain what that is, first of all, if you are.
Red cameras. I believe the question is red Komodo specifically, and
Whoa.
To that question is there was no red Komodo when we shot this, so it was a red Gemini camera, so a little bit more of a bigger camera and not the little version of red. And we shot it in a way that is not the way you're supposed to shoot, which is
what
2K, not 5K like the camera can shoot. 2K, and it was like we shot little small files because we didn't have a big budget. We were just running and gunning.
The rendering alone on a 5K, OMG.
Well,
on the edit.
The thing that people tend to forget with a red camera is that it eats up data and hard drive.
Yeah.
So that equates to a lot of expenses on the back end. And one of the scariest moments of this whole thing is I almost lost all the footage twice. Yeah.
Oh, that scared me.
Yeah, I know. Give you a panic attack. So one of the considerations when you're making these things is like how much data do you think you're going to shoot? So, yeah.
That's that bang for the buck thing. I mean, everyone, I'm guessing kind of comes up through that, and you get a different kind of mentality. If you had $3 million to shoot that, you'd be doing it very differently. But look at the organic quality that came out of what you're doing. I got a question. It looks like you were in a number of different studios, viewing a lot of different halaus and kumuhulas. What was that like?
It was lovely because each halau had a personality and a vibe. And so you get to know all of them and you become best by the end. So it is such a joy, but at the same time, it's such a challenge because we have to be creative. It was only a 3-person crew at the whole thing. And we wanted to make it look big and expensive. Yeah. And so the way that I jerry-rigged the whole production is I got schedules for each group, and then I made a schedule map of when to go where. Because I would ask them, what are you doing for the day? And I would have to guess. So are you making lay at this time? What are you doing at this time? And then I would have to make a schedule based on what I thought would be good for the camera. And because we only had one crew actually going from each studio all the time. And so it was a little bit of a guessing game. And then also getting to know them so it would open up.
What was the small crew because of the budget or just because you wanted to be nimble?
Budget. Okay. Because part of the reason why we're able to do something like this, and even Hawaiian Airlines has said this, is because they'd never done anything like it, so it was a bit of an experiment to see if it worked. So that was why the resources weren't what we usually get, but we got creative freedom to tell the story. Mm-hmm. So I will take that. And,
wow. Well, it obviously was a success. Did tell me their reaction after they saw it, Hawaiian Airlines.
Oh, so one of the things that we fear as filmmakers is showing it when you've shown them nothing. So we showed a final cut.
Yeah.
And we went to this private theater, and I was like praying that there was, there would be a good reaction. And the Kumu had got to see it first because they had to sign off on it.
Yeah.
And then we showed it to Hawaiian. He was very quiet afterwards, and everyone was crying. And it was the first time in, I think, as long as I've been doing this, where they said, no notes. No notes.
Wow.
Usually when I show a film and people are crying, it's because they're thinking about what it cost them.
Yeah.
We'll never get that money back.
We'll never get that. But that's amazing. Now, did any of the Kumus, see something on the screen and say, you know what, I don't want to be shown yelling, for instance?
Well, see, when that happened, I would meet with the Kumu and say, is that okay? And that was Keanu. And he said, yes, please put that in there because people need to know how hard this is. This is not like,
wow.
Yeah. So, and a lot of things that are in the movie happen because of our relationship and because we became friends. And even afterwards, there's people outside of Hawaii pitching a show or a movie like what we did, and they say no because they don't trust them with their story. And so a lot of it is gaining that trust and knowing that you want to tell their story. It's not my story.
Yeah.
Their story. And yeah.
As a filmmaker, Gerard, did you say, I would like to show this arc? Or did you say, I'm just going to start capturing something and hoping there's a beginning, middle, and end?
The direction I got was keep shooting till you figure it out, Gerard. And so
I've always wondered about that. Like, do you have like a picture in your head? This is gonna look like this, and it's gonna look like this.
I will tell you that's normally not how you start. So you normally start with some sort of plan, and I did have a rough plan.
Wow.
And luckily it worked out. But
I'll tell you what, it more than worked out.
Yes.
It sounds like the client was happy, you were happy, the Kumus were happy. No easy feat. Whew, congratulations. And when we come back, we're going to talk more about what you've got coming up. If you can, let us have a peek under the curtain. We'll be right back after this.
Oh yeah.
When you did that, I thought I was out of time and I grabbed it. Oh.
Usually you do a little after, that's why. So.
Oh, yeah. Okay, great. I got to tell you.
Four down.
Yeah, four down. It's funny. A lot of people go, James, he doesn't talk very much, or, he doesn't. People don't realize how important what he's doing is. You know what I mean? I mean, it's just like, what, huh? And I'm sitting here with all my buttons going, But thank you very much for that, James.
Well, also, if there's three people talking, nobody will be able to understand what's being said. So.
I'm sorry, what did you say?
I'm not sure.
Especially when one of them has the attention span of a gnat. Yeah. Oh, my goodness.
And nice messages and comments, by the way. So it's nice to meet all of you.
Oh, yes. Look, I don't know. Yeah, here, Michael Seal, he's a writer and a filmmaker also, right? And it says, that was amazing. Yep, no storyboarding. That's it right there. Well, how do you storyboard something like that?
Well, a documentary, sometimes people say, can you storyboard? I'm like, how are you going to storyboard a documentary?
How are you going to do that?
I don't know how you're going to do that. Yeah.
I remember when it was, can you show the trailer again? Numerous people came in afterwards. Oh, okay. Nani's asking me to show the trailer again. I have it loaded up. All I got to do is hit a button now. Okay, sorry.
When you do commercials, do you do storyboarding?
Yes.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Yes, absolutely. Because it's 30, 60 seconds, so it's easier to get it nice and like perfect to what work it all out before you shoot it. Yeah.
Okay. We're gonna show that we're gonna show the trailer again in the next segment, right? And then what we'll do, you can talk a little bit about, or can you talk about things you have coming up, or maybe the Sundance thing, because you've been there a few times now.
Yeah. You're gonna show it during the segment or
during the segment?
Internet.
No, again on TV.
Oh, okay.
I think so.
But you don't get the comments on the TV.
Yo, that's okay.
Oh, okay.
No, I'll just mention it. You know, right? Is that what? Can you show the trailer again? Numerous people came in during the last segment.
Yeah, I think she was saying for the people who the Hemajang gang that just jumped in.
Okay, let's make a decision. I'd like to show it on TV.
Oh, that's your call. Yeah, that's fine.
Because what I think we'll do is we'll come out, we'll talk to him, we'll show that. That's only 2 minutes long, and then we'll say, now that's a very Hawaii-centric thing. Talk to me about outside Hawaii, Sundance, and some of the other films you've done. How's that for a segue?
Sundance is a good place. Sundance is probably a good way. And then the new one for people who are now watching this on TV is a very interesting long story. That's why how but it's all going to be in Alelo, Hawaii, and we're trying to get a 100% Native Hawaiian cast.
Okay. Well, you're okay with talking about that on a television segment?
Kind of. I don't know how much I want to say just yet. I could just hint at it.
No, just hint at it. Just saying we have a, if you how about I'll show this segment again. If you enjoyed that, we have another thing coming out in Hawaiian, and then I'll say, yeah, but what about outside Hawaii? And then you can go to Sundance, and we'll do the rest of the segment that way.
Okay.
You okay with that?
Yeah, that sounds good.
Oh. Hey, I just found out that Andy does a stream with James. When does that happen?
I don't know. I think.
Whoa. God, I want to watch that.
I've heard hints about something like that.
Oh man, we got to find that. Do you have a Hawaiian Airlines commercial to show? No, we do not. Oh, Gerard, do you have a Hawaiian Airlines commercial to show?
Well, I thought you were like, maybe not. And
it's licensing on the music and all that stuff.
That's why it might be safer just.
Yeah.
But the other one is free and clear. You could use it forever.
Well, maybe we just mute it and I'll just play, Archie's Sugar underneath it.
You're my candy girl.
That's fun.
Yeah. Okay.
But here, I don't.
5.
Oh yeah, and this is 5. Okay, yeah, there we go. I wonder where James got that nice shirt. James, where did you get that nice shirt? Kevin Frazier would like to know.
This nice shirt?
Yes, that one you're wearing.
This beautiful shirt that is comfortable and is light and it's made for people my size. 6X.
6X?
This is from OahuGolfApparel.com.
Wow.
Yes, they also make for you medium to regular large size folks. So go check it out, OahuGolfApparel.com.
Bro, gotta go watch All for Melissa now. Where can they find that?
I think it's on Amazon, actually.
Okay. It's on Amazon. Okay, let's do this. We'll go here.
Everything's on Amazon.
Everything's on Amazon. You can find it. Okay, and then we're here. No, this is up 5.
Yeah.
Okay, this is segment 5, and then I'll start this. We are back. Welcome to the Daily Pidgin. My name's Andy Bumatai.
And I'm James Money.
And our special guest is Gerard Elmore, filmmaker. And we played a trailer to a documentary he did on hula in a previous segment. More people have said, could you please play that again? I came in halfway or whatever. And television is like that too. So I think we should play it. And let's have Gerard give us a quick intro once again. Hey, Gerard, tell us about what we're about to see.
Yeah, a documentary following 3 Hawaiian Airlines employees to marry Monarch. No mention of Hawaiian Airlines. It's just specifically about their story going to marry Monarch. Very special movie.
About 2 minutes long?
2 minutes long.
Okay, we can handle that, I think. Let's watch.
Your training for marijuana began when you were born.
Because marijuana is like the Olympics of hula. So you are getting the best of the best.
It's still not easy to become a kumu hula, and I still don't know why other people want to do it.
Your dancing is awesome, but your facial is nails.
That's not your spot.
The best way I could explain it is just, it's like transcendence.
We will go to Hila to share our hula, to share Mama, to share her legacy the best way we can.
Doing stuff like as simple as a dance, maybe little to some, but it means a lot for us.
Wow. Gerard. So now that was very Hawaiiana. Much more Hawaiiana stuff coming up?
Yeah, so I think just a little hint. Well, actually, I can talk about who's behind it. This is going to be exciting when I talk about this, which is we had a filmmaker come through Ohina Labs who watched some of our local short films, got inspired, and said, "Hey, Gerard, I want to make a film." And this person so happens to be a award-winning vocalist.
Wow.
And her name is Paula Funga. And so, yeah, she is creating a short film that will be kind of this old Hawaii, A'a and Alela Hawaii, pretty much like a epic Hawaiian.
All in Hawaiian?
All in Hawaiian.
What, subtitles?
Subtitles, yeah.
Okay, whew, thank you. Oh,
Yeah.
oh my God, Paula Fuga, right there. There's our music teacher. So
Yeah,
now
that's right.
that's what you got coming up on the Hawaiian, portion of your plate. Okay, talk to me about, like for instance, Sun's Dance and the things that you've made that for the rest of the country, if you will.
Yeah, and I don't know if this made it onto the TV segment, but I'm the executive director of Ohina, and what we do is we've had these labs with local filmmakers, local stories, and we've been developing these short films into feature films now. Our first mentor was a co-writer of Black Panther, and so we have grown, and we've done really well with the films that have come out of here, going to Sundance with Every Day in Kaneki with Alika Tegan, and now he's making a new film. The film that I went to Sundance with is called Last Hawaiian Sugar, and we made that short film in Ohina, and then I was selected to be a part of the Sundance Producers Lab Intensive, and so we workshopped it there, and this is kind of new news, but it is now a top 25 out of 1,100 entries in Screencraft.
Whoa!
Fun.
Wow, that's amazing, Gerard.
Yeah.
Well,
so
you know what?
So yeah.
Now that you're so famous, okay, I like audition for you, small kind. Okay,
Yeah.
no, serious. I'm gonna play a video for you here, right? And I'm gonna have to do it a little bit clunky because I don't have it queued up like yours. But this is my Hawaiiana film, okay? And now, I don't mean to compare it to yours, but okay. Well, hold on now, okay? Here we go.
Ozzy, my name is Clyde Akama, and I get one question just for the brothers out there. Bruh, are you having trouble meeting the kind semi-good looking wahine, the kind understand how you talk no mind sit on a beach, watch you surf for hours, and no scared pit bull, then you gotta check out Accommodating, the website designed just for the brothers. Now, normally I will put pictures of the wahine up on the screen right now, but I know this the kind daily pigeon, and I don't like scared of kids. So, if you, like meet the kind wahine, can fix car, cook chicken hacker, and Garen ball bearings going back you up if you scrap, then check out Accommodating. And remember, we take cash, post-dated checks, and EBT card. Mahalo.
Okay, not quite on the level of your documentary,
Not at all.
but
very,
you know, I'm reaching.
very accommodating.
Very accommodating. any comedy? We got about 20 seconds left, but in this segment, any comedy coming up?
Oh, like me? I would say there's no notes on that audition. No notes.
Thank you so much. We'll be right back with more of Gerard, Elmore, James Money, and the Daily Pigeon after this. Thanks for being here, Gerard.
Yeah.
Oh, that worked good, I think. What do you think?
Yeah.
Smashed it.
Smash here and then
5
upside down 5. There we
Fun.
go. You know, it was funny about what you were saying about music, right? There was somebody who was he was watching Goodfellas with Scorsese, right? You know, and Scorsese's directing, and this guy's watching this, you know, and they're in the middle of a take, and Scorsese turns to this guy, and he says a word to him. He goes, just remember, just write it down. And it turns out it was a Doors song that he saw in his mind when he was watching this scene. He said, that's what should be behind it. And he says, but it just came to him. And someone was saying, that's what directors do. You know, the real filmmakers, they live it, you know. I can see that in you, you know. You're there, man.
Try it. But that's a funny note. I think that's true, right? But what was I gonna say?
Yeah.
6:30.
I'm changing it.
Oh, okay. Hey, you've done comedy with Augie too, right? That's where I met you, I think, right?
Well, yeah, and that's actually how I started properly doing comedy. With Andy, it was learning it, and then Augie was like
doing it.
letting me.
But you know what?
Get
You
hammered.
know, I always tell people, you know, that anyone with any experience in stand-up comedy, it teaches you timing.
Yeah.
You know, and a lot of times you know, a cut a little bit too early or a little bit too late can change the whole scene, right?
Yeah. And comedy is one of those things you still talk about all the time, because like you can explain comedy to people, you know, and everything you taught that class is what I teach other people how comedy works, right? The 3 voices in your head.
Yeah.
And
wow.
And of course, nothing that a comedian likes better than another comedian dying on stage.
That's why they call it dying, man.
That's the truth.
Right.
Look at this. It's funny. Look at the Hamajang Gang. Wow, Clyde Akama was exactly who I was thinking of during your trailer. You know, I've just Clyde Akama just jumped in, man. Clyde Akama needs his own show. You guys are too funny. Oh, not trying, doing. Oh, there you go. Namaste.
I gotta get something to my wife real quick.
Okay, yeah, sure.
It's so funny you said that, because there's the open mics here. I laugh so much watching other comics die on stage.
Well, you know what? When we did, remember when we did the Dragon Upstairs? Were you ever part of that?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. The steak knives.
Oh, that's right, the steak knives and stuff, right? We put amateur comics on stage. Remember, there were lines around the block. You couldn't, it's just people just love that,
Yeah.
Darlene has a question. Darlene's question is, Gerard, where do you feel you get your inspiration from, ideas from? You're so good. Okay. Hey, Gerard.
What was that?
No, we have a question here, and Darlene wants to know where you get your inspiration from, your ideas. You're so good, she says. Let me put that on screen so you can read it and dig on your bad self.
Well, that's it's lovely. It's always nice to hear things like that. But the ideas always come organically. You can't really force it, and they actually tell you to write what you know. Documentaries, you're finding a good topic or a good subject, and that's what drives the story. With narratives, you're just finding something that is unique that no one has said before. And I used to say this about comedy, is like you say what you're trying to say, then you flip it. So kind of don't tell it in a straight way. And when you're making a film, you have to think about all the other people who are making film, and you ultimately are thinking about the audience, who's going to watch it.
Wow.
And that's how you make your film.
Let's talk a little bit about that in the last segment. That's a good one. How you come up with your inspiration, and where you're headed from here, and just generally, what goes on in your head as you do this stuff.
Sure.
Okay. This is 6. This segment's only 6 minutes and 30 seconds long. Okay. And this is our last segment. And
All right.
Before we do that, Gerard has a link, and this is Nani Aloha. When a moderator puts a link up like this, it's hot. So when you click on it, you can go check out Gerard's stuff. And there's Kenny Roberts. By the way, Kenny, I played your video before the show, the H3 one. What a beautiful song that is. That was Kenny singing the opening song as we were taking the drive through H3. And you talk about inspiration, and before we start this segment, sometimes I hear these songs and I tell people, hey, why don't you make a video of my song? I said, I love your song, but I'm not seeing the pictures when I listen to it. You got to see the pictures. Yeah. Yeah, the sad one. Yeah, that's right. People love that one, though, man. Your voice is so perfect for it. Okay, so let's do that. Let's go to Mo'ocam. Bada bing. There we go. And I'll just let it sit for a while so I can find it in the edit. And then here. Okay, and then this is 6. Okay. And then we do this. Wow, this show has raced by. Thank you so much for being here, ladies and gentle people. I gotta tell you, on behalf of myself and James Monty, we really appreciate that you would be here and help, and enjoy filmmaker Gerard Elmore with us. So interesting. And Gerard, we got a question here from Darlene, and she says, where do you get your inspiration from, your ideas? You're so good. Talk a little about that.
Yeah, the documentary work comes from who is a good subject or what is a good topic, and we follow the story. And when you do documentary work, for me, it's important to tell the voice or the story of the person you are trying to tell the story of, not to do a Michael Moore and you're, trying to, put yourself into it. When you do a documentary, it's whoever you're following. That's the voice you're chasing, And when you do narrative work, you're trying to tell a story that's unique, no one's heard before, or if it's something that has been done before, do it in a way that is unique, that you spin it on its head and it breaks through. And you have to think about your audience and who's going to watch and be honest to them it's not a movie that you're just making for yourself. You're making it for people to watch, because if a tree falls in the forest and no one's there to watch it, yeah.
Well, you know, they say write what you know, do what you know. What do you like better? Learning about what you're shooting, or really knowing it and trying to, you know, get that across?
That's a good question. It's for me, it's learning as I go. And Mary Mark was that. I didn't know. I knew people who were part of it, but I didn't know it like in and out. And because I was not naive or ignorant and naive, you know, it's almost like you see something, you're like, oh, look at that shiny thing, look at that shiny thing, and so you're really excited about it because you're seeing it and hearing it for the first time, and you're chasing that shiny thing everywhere you go. And for me, that was exciting, and we same emotion as you're watching it is what we felt shooting it. And that was the goal of that particular movie, which is I want people to feel what we're feeling as we're going on this journey. And that's why we call it The Journey to Mary Mark. And Kahu'aka'i means the journey. Yeah, so.
You know, and like, for instance, the part where the kumu is yelling, right? A lot of people would have said, well, you know what? I don't think I want that in. I'm guessing you asked the kumu, can I leave that in?
Yeah, he was perfectly fine. And that was the deal. This movie, they had full veto power, so if they didn't like it, they could just cut it out. And I asked him, and I talked to him, and I was like, "Are you okay with that?" He's like, "If anything, just get more of that." And I want people to know what it takes. It's not just some come in, you dance hula, and you clock in and out. They had a saying, "Hula is life." And so they take it very seriously.
Yeah.
And as they would remind me, the hula demands it. So.
What have you got coming up, that you can share with us? I know, sometimes you don't want to talk about a project, like Bachi that bugger.
Yeah. I mean, I think I said it in the last segment, but, we are doing a project with Paula Funga. Mm-hmm. And it's a project that came out of Ohina Labs. And it's going to be from another perspective that hasn't been told before. And that's why it's so exciting for us. But it's also could be controversial. But it's something where we want to start a dialogue. And that's what I think movies should do, is a dialogue or get some sort of reaction. And there's a saying that another mentor of mine said, be good, be great, be crappy, be bad, but never be boring. Because they'll never remember you for being boring, but they'll remember you for sucking real bad.
Well, Paula's story, just from where she came from to where she is now, what an arc. It's just amazing.
And she's a person that will say it, but she's magic. And, I have a lot of good luck. So good luck in magic. We're hoping that we can create a really cool story.
What would be your advice to budding filmmakers today? I mean, we've got YouTube, we've got social media. It's not what you're doing, but what would be your advice?
My advice is just do things. For the longest time, and I think there are the talkers and there's the doers. And the doers are always the ones that make it. And even Jason Blum, he said, as he started out, the thing that his best advice to people was to say yes to everything until you get to the point where you can say no.
Great.
Right? Because why are you being picky if you got no jobs or you have no portfolio? You need to prove yourself first, and then you can start saying no.
Wow.
But you say yes to everything and make it happen.
I got to tell you, Gerard, that you're even able to make a living at something, right? That most people, can't even fathom is an accomplishment. So proud of you, man. And and I got to tell you what, everybody who appreciates Hawaii Ana, especially that you're about to make a film all in Olelo o Hawaii, that's huevos to the max, my brother. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you. Thanks, Andy. Pleasure being on here and meeting the Hamajang crew.
There we go, bro. Thanks, everybody, and thank you for watching at home. We'll see you next time. Aloha.
Boom. Got it.
Boom. Bada boom.
Appreciate the nice notes there.
Yeah, you know what? I got to tell you something, Gerard. I love how you wrapped it up a little bit. Sometimes I go, thank you for being here. And they go, no problem.
Yeah, the answer.
I got 15 seconds. Come on, bro. That's all yours.
Hey,
I didn't know.
What is your opinions on the, like the social media, how people make sketches and stuff, and they, like we have our opinion when they call themselves comedians.
Yeah.
And they're like, well, you're a comedic actor. You make funny things, but you're not stand-up comedians. Like, how do you, as a filmmaker, when you see those sketches?
It's definitely different, right? Because it translates different. And you will probably back me up on this. Stand-up comedy is a different art form, where sketch comedy is a different art form. And there's improv, which is a different art form too. I think those are three different things. Improv is like you're just creating and saying yes and then sketch comedy is written, thought out, and sometimes it actually doesn't work, And then stand-up comedy is you're up on stage vibing off the audience.
So how do you feel about the guys that do like Instagram or TikTok and then they say, I'm a filmmaker?
Well, technically they are. Because the term has changed. Filmmaker in the past is actually film, but no one shoots film anymore. So the act of making a film is just making something. So you could say. But
Kenny Roberts, thank you for the 300 stars on Facebook. Mahalo nui loa, brother. Hey Gerard, that trailer for the Kumuhula thing, that was so amazing.
Yeah.
I just want to make just one suggestion, if you don't mind. You should have shot it vertical so it looked good on TikTok. Bro, what's wrong with you? That's the new... that aspect ratio, I got to tell you, I am such a snob when it comes to that.
Yeah, and for a true filmmaker, you want to shoot scope, and that is 239, and that looks totally different. But 239 for the geeks is perfect on your iPhone because it's vertical, horizontal.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
so it is the reverse. Movie makers want it to horizontal. Yeah. And then the social influencers want it top to bottom.
Well, the social influence. I had a person tell me one time, "Wow, vertical is way better than anything you can shoot." And I said, "Yeah, do me a favor. Try watch The Godfather in the vertical thing one of these days, and I'm sure you'll really appreciate
you can imagine what the theater looks like if you watch a movie vertical. Just turn the theater on its side."
No, I get it. You know what I mean? And it's just sounding like a hey, you kids, get out of my yard. You know what I mean? But it's just a whole group of people who hold their phone like this and then do this and don't have the energy to turn it sideways. It's just boom. It's so easy. But what about rule of thirds? Oh, okay. Good show. Oh, thank you, Lono. Appreciate it. There's Lono from Molokai. He contributes a lot of music to us. You need music, I got to tell you. There's the man right there. Keone, hail to thee, my brother. He's talking to all us Waianae guys over here. Hey, Lono, brother, I wear your shirt all the time. Oh, Kaiulani says that. Okay. All right, gang. Thank you so much for being here. That was a good one. Gerard. The raw footage will be up on YouTube here. Later on this evening. I have to edit this. Oh, that was a question. How much are you involved in the editing of those things we've been watching of yours?
Well, for Kuhukai, I had an editor. His name is Nick Stone, and he's amazing. And the commercial, like the new one, I edit out. So it just depends,
The
sometimes
stuff you can do.
Yeah, and sometimes actually I don't want to because it's actually good to step back and watch it a little bit. So
wow, that's amazing. Yeah, what do you edit on when you do it?
Resolve.
Okay.
It's free, by the way.
Yeah, it's free. I'm still on Final Cut Pro.
It's
Understand?
good, but Resolve is free. There's no subscription.
It's got that. When you explain to other people, you can say, "Well, Resolve has a feature I can't find in Final Cut Pro, free."
No ka-ching. Yeah.
No cha-ching, right?
And I think that might be the best thing about Gerard is that he's always got budget on his mind.
Well, that's what we knew and that never goes away, by the way. One of these days, someone will say, here's 10 million to make a movie, and he'll be going, well, wait a minute now.
Well, one of my advisors at Sundance was the producer of Everything Everywhere All at Once, and that was a movie that was supposed to be a big budget that they made for little. So
yeah. So and look what happened.
Yeah.
Changed the Oscars. We had Tia Carrere on recently, and she said how inspiring it was to see that movie do so good, see those actors do that good, and it's just Asians and people of color in general. Amazing.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, thank you, Pualani. Appreciate it. And we thank everyone for watching, especially, we'd like to thank our moderators, Nani Aloha, C. Honda, Ann Ware, and Devin for helping us out, keeping the bowling ball on the alley. All the people who gift subbed, donated, whether it be on whatever platform. Mahalo nui loa. It all adds up, and we appreciate it. And thank you for watching Hamajang Gang. As we head into our 3rd year of this show, really appreciate you being here. And thanks, of course, to Gerard Elmore, our special guest. Mahalo, gang. Agon pokta batid. And by the way, like and subscribe and all that other stuff, too. I always forget to mention
Notifications.
That.
The notifications. That way they know when there's a new video.
Oh, yeah. Like, subscribe, hit that little bell, and, all that other stuff. Feels so gutted to say that. Can you imagine you do, your Kumuhula movie, right? And afterwards. And by the way, like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. All right, gang. Aloha.